Ciao ragazzi, qui è Giralfa Team, bentornati. Riprendiamo subito con la seconda parte di Call of Cthulhu. Siamo giunti a Darkwater per indagare sul caso dell'artista che apparentemente è impazzita e ha dato fuoco all'intera famiglia. Ma sospettiamo ci sia altro in ballo. Ma cos'è sto sterminio di balene e orche? Questa è un'orca.
Seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Chiedi informazioni sul deposito.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Madonna che brutto chef sto
Ah.
poliziotto.
And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You
Perché
can't?
no?
Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're
Oh,
not
non mi
safe.
fa
Oh yeah. It's a sign. There's
più
something
dialogare con
coming.
lui.
Something real bad.
Hello?
Don't put that
Qui non
beast
possiamo
back
fare
in the water,
niente.
you shysters. You're crazy. The cops, they can't understand.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Effettivamente non mi sembra un segno positivo, quindi. Lì c'è una lanterna che io prenderò, non so perché. Posso prenderla? No. Non puedo. Quindi ha detto di raggiungere al bar, giusto? Open. A stronzo. LOL.
Hey, be careful.
Eppure è stronzo. E arriva da qua la baldracca.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Ehm,
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
sono solamente
Mistake my
entrato.
I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well. Which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
Diciamo che non sarebbe la cosa. Ordina da bere, concedati. Prima ordiniamo da bere, credo, e
Captain Fitzroy
poi
told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
chiediamo.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Scaldiamoci con un bicchierino.
I think we'll get along well.
Ok. Ciò influirà sul tuo destino. Ops. Ah, perché la
stranded
balena
whale.
spiaggiata?
I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our whalers left for long months and
Ma
came
mi sembrava una
back,
balena quella di
sweating
prima.
and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Non comprendevi la sua arte.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I suoi dipinti erano
Her
bizzarri.
style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Sul deposito non possiamo fare domande.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on then.
I've got what I need.
Ok.
Anything else?
No. Sto cercando il
You know where
deposito
this place is?
36.
Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Parecchio loquace. Qui non c'è il proibizionismo.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Forse la donna che stava prima pipando. Credo di aver fatto tutto. Basta
That'll be all for
bere.
now.
Un bicchierino basta e avanza. Abbiamo bisogno di mente lucida. Ciao stronzo. Fitzroy, ma forse è da un'altra parte. C'è la troietta lì. Hello boy.
You like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Che canzone
I've
è?
never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good
Continuate
night,
pure a cantare.
stranger.
So long.
Hello stranger. What are you buying? What are you selling?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Deposito in affitto. Magari è lo stesso deposito che stiamo cercando noi. Ok. Vediamo se possiamo dialogare con qualcun altro. Eccola qui, la tipa.
What you looking at, stranger?
È la contrabbandiera, sicuro. È una che regge bene
I've
l'alcol.
rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Sono tutti molto, insomma, amichevoli in questo posto, noto. Che triste attitudine. Ok, chiuso il retro. Solamente il barista, insomma, era ben disposto, ma perché voleva farmi ubriacare, lo so, lo sento.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You sick.
Ok, andiamo da Fitzroy.
She will do it again, you know. The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Qui due non la raccontano giusta. Oh, vediamo il menù
Charles
del giorno.
Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Parla con Fitzroy, ma dove cavolo era Fitzroy? Non so se è più avanti, oppure qui. Eccolo lì.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Io intanto do un'occhiata in giro e mi faccio... il cesso. Non mi sembra molto sporco, eh? Strano, non l'avrei detto.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Il secondo volume insegna la deontologia medica e la buona prassi al personale medico. L'apprendimento della medicina, volume 2. Oh, ma forse possiamo aumentare la nostra abilità con questo. Giusto? Yeppa! Medicina. Vabbè. Eloquenza, fiuto. Convalida sempre con no, ok. Però, vabbè. Vediamo cosa c'è al piano superiore. A quanto pare Fitzroy non ha problemi nel lasciarmi sbirciare. Si vede che
This
non ho nulla
man
da
and
nascondere.
Fitzroy could be twins.
Oddio, è vero! Questa fotografia ritrae un uomo che sembra il capitano Fitzroy in posa sul ponte di una nave. Ha una gamba di legno, quindi non è la stessa persona. Boh. Chiudiamo il cassetto, noi non abbiamo guardato nulla. Non mi fa prendere niente di
What a
più.
macabre souvenir.
Ed è la gamba di legno. Vabbè. Va bene. Torniamo giù. Fitzroy, non volevo dirtelo, ma ti sta piovendo dentro.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Capitano, le condizioni del nostro accordo sono chiare. Tenga i suoi uomini sotto controllo. Non può permettersi di provocarci. Non c'è bisogno di rispondere a questo messaggio. Paghi ciò che deve al corriere. Cat. Ok. Forse Cat è la tipa?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Hello,
I brought
Fitzroy.
out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in
Thank
truth,
you.
you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifest.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Si riescono a decifrare solo poche date, gli anni 1890, 1907 e un pezzo di un altro numero. Il resto del documento è cancellato. Chi è che potrebbe voler nascondere questa information saturation? C'è qualcuno allora che vuole nascondere qualcosa. È sparito. Vediamo se c'è qualcosa qui. No. Ha detto di raggiungerlo sul ponte, ma io vorrei... Ciao Fitzroy. Prima dare un'occhiata in giro qui. Voglio parlare con i tizi.
Come on, can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing for you here either.
Your
Beat
chum
it.
wanted to stir us up.
Oh, sicuro?
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that?
Ok. Ritorniamo da Fitzroy.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Ok. Prima parliamo delle altre robe e poi... Oh,
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're
già
interested.
fatto, grazie. Ho visto l'orca sulla
I'm
banchina.
just back from the wharves.
Ecco appunto
The
era
dead killer
un'orca.
whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Che cosa potrebbe averlo
Killer
ucciso?
whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Effettivamente. Che cos'è la pesca
The
miracolosa?
miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Abbiamo già fatto.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you
Sorry.
being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Ok.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island.
Ci
Indeed,
sto
maritime
indagando.
activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty.
Quindi
You can't
quello.
miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Apparteneva alla famiglia Hawkins.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Qua abbiamo chiesto tutto. Dov'è che si trova questo deposito? L'abbiamo già
I
chiesto.
shall be on my
Congedati.
way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Non saprei, non è che devo riportare a te le mie scoperte. Ho visto che c'era un pescatore prima al molo. Perché magari non proviamo a parlare con lui pure? Hello? Hello? No? Cos'era sto suono? No, non è lo. Welcome to Darkwater.
Stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Ok, quindi adesso non vediamo se
What
dice
could have done
qualcos'altro.
so much damage?
No, però insomma guardate. Oh, un granchietto.
It's a sign.
Guardate com'è
There's
ridotta.
something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Vediamo se
Where do you
questo
think
ci
you're
dice
going?
qualcosa. Ci sono altre persone interessate al deposito. Dove entrare nel deposito?
Who are
Andiamo
these
qua.
others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Che
I
cosa ci
thought
fa la
that the
polizia qui?
Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Questo poliziotto puzza.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Devo entrare nel deposito comunque, Ciccio. Lì ci sono altri tipi, qua ci sono altri
You live
tipi.
here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
Sbaglio o siete leggermente ubriachi?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore
Chissà
that
come
we're going to
puzzano sti
abandon
due
it.
ragazzi, ma tutta la gente qui mi sa che non fa un buon odore.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Ok.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Ma lol. Chi è
Is
Cat?
it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've
Okay.
taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Vediamo se c'è qualcosa di utile qua nei dintorni. Showbell. Non mi pare di vedere nulla.
You could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Wait,
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
we saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Lavorate per Cat?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
Oh,
But he
Gesù.
only smiles with the left cheek.
Dio, c'era quel coso deturpato. Poliziotto, mi pare. A che appartiene?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner, and we let no one.
Ok, questo
She
avevamo
sounds
capito.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Ok.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Menti, posso mentire? Oddio, vediamo se... Boh.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Riproviamo a entrare qua, vediamo se ho sbloccato qualche altra cosa. No. Prima ho visto il poliziotto deturpato.
Oh, yeah?
Prova a chiedere a lui, vediamo se posso parlare un'altra volta con
You
lui.
can't understand. You're not
Questo qui,
sailors.
guardate.
It's a sign.
Forse è stato...
There's something coming. Something real bad.
Insomma, è lui che ha subito l'ira di
You didn't tell
Cat.
me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not
Niente.
sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Vediamo se Fitzroy mi può aiutare.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
I contrabbandieri non fanno entrare
These
nessuno nei
bootleggers
depositi.
seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Ok, e dove sono? Ok, la strada qui si è liberata, quindi possiamo ispezionare anche questa parte.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
Non ha paura del loro
I've
capo?
seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Ok. Ah, forse possiamo entrare da lì. Poi c'è altro? C'è qualcosa? Qualche segretuccio, no? Trovare oggetti nascosti. L'abilità fiuto consente di individuare gli oggetti nascosti. Non ho fatto in tempo a leggere. Vabbè.
This tunnel goes under the warehouses.
E come faccio ad usare il fiuto? No. Così corre, così... Boh. No. Fiuto. Sanità mentale. Sono ancora stabile. Forse è proprio l'icona che mi segnala che c'è qualcosa nelle vicinanze? Non capisco.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating. But it...
No? Mannaggia a me, mannaggia. Non c'è un modo per... Ma cosa? Ma cosa? Qua. Questa parte permette di alzare e tenere sollevati i carichi pesanti senza correre nessun rischio.
A ratchet device.
Cricchetto.
Exactly what I need.
Ok. Monta il cricchetto. E basta? Ok, devo prendere altro, ho capito. Finché sbrilluccica quell'icona si vede che c'è qualcosa nei dintorni. Credo di aver capito così. Ecco là.
This
La
handle
leva.
will be perfect for the winch.
C'è altro? È ancora sbrilluccicoso. Eccoli.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Azzo. Mi sembra di vedere altro. Eppure ancora sbrilluccica. Boh. Cos'altro devo recuperare? Un pezzo alla volta. No, non si luccica più qui, quindi è dentro. Tutto ciò che devo trovare è dentro. Non mi sembra di vedere nulla. Ah, comodo. Non so come ho fatto. Ruota dentata.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Come l'ho tirato fuori, sto accendino? Così. Ah, ok. Bene. Oh, finalmente.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle. Ugh.
Non sono sicura di volerci andare. Partita salvata, ragazzi. Quindi direi di interrompere qui questo video. Insomma, durante questa parte abbiamo svolto, abbiamo continuato la nostra indagine più che altro. Abbiamo scoperto nuove cose su questo luogo. A quanto pare c'è sta cat che rompe le scatole un po' a tutti e che comanda il posto. Comanda sul posto. Vabbè, allora vi do appuntamento al prossimo episodio per andare ad esplorare le fogne e quindi scoprire cosa c'è nel deposito che insomma Cat cerca di tenere alla larga dagli altri. Appuntamento al prossimo episodio, come vi dicevo prima, un bacione e un saluto da Giraffa Team.